morning, everyone. How are we all? Hope you're okay. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to some morning Le Mans Ultimate on the second account. There was no point going on the main account this early. Too risky with getting wiped out, because we want to make sure we're in top split for the GT3 race later on. We should be, though, because it's all GT3 cars, so we should be fine for that one. So yeah, we might boost a bit of DR before we do that race later. We'll see. I'm not 100% sure, but we're going to jump into this. I'm not sure if this is the last. Why is that not letting me in? I need to get in. Let me in. I'm not sure if this is the last attempt of this this race. I don't know if there's another one at 11:10 or if it switches to the new dailies. We'll see. Not too sure. Just let me. I'm not too sure how it will be, but yeah, we'll jump in from the back on this one. We currently have 29, so it's 4 splits of basically 30 for this one. We're ranked 10. That's going to be quite hard to. That could be quite hard to get to in this one, because it's going to be a little bit less chaotic. We've only 30 cars in. Might be a little bit less chaotic, so see how this goes. Right, 30 minutes setup. Load that up, and then we'll just wait for. We can go lower on that. And then we'll wait for the start. Hope you're having a good day, whatever you're up to. Thank you for popping in. Appreciate you turning up. Let's see if we can get another survival from the back and get some more gains. We want to try and get that safety, so we want the gold safety, because the silver races next week are not that. They're not that brilliant, really. I'd rather do the gold next week, so we might just have to do the bronze races until we unlock the gold safety. I think there is a Monza chicane layout version in the McLaren. So the McLaren esports competition is at Monza. I think it's with the chicane layout. So you have to drive the McLaren in that one. There is that one, which would be quite chaotic. There's also I think there's a Fuji Classic in LMP3, which could be quite good. I might have a go at that one. We'll see. Right, let's go to that. Get the overlay on. Launch overlay. But yeah, hope you're okay, Brendan. How are you, man? And then you're on the exercise bike. Oh, I'll put the sound on as well, so that we have audio. Right. Oh shite! I've just got rid of my overlays. Right, there you go. Okay, I'm gonna sneeze. I put the wrong profile on here. Oh, yeah. That won't help. Right, that's the right profile. Go again. Now I've got to do that again, though. Put that back on. Launch that. Right. Obviously, we're not going to set a lap time. We're going to start from the back, so see if we can make our way up into that top 10 area. I didn't see how many people end up. We'll have a look in a minute, but I think it's 29 or 30. There were probably a few people still to come in, wasn't there? Because I was a bit late. We might be, if this is the last race, there might be a chance of doing one Bahrain race before it ends as well. And then it'll switch to the new races. So we'll see. Whoa, what the heck? That was a bit, it's just gotta be cold tires, hasn't it? Make sure we back out, even though we're on a slow lap. Make sure we don't go over the line. Did any of you watch the Germany game? Funny. No, I know it sounds bad, but it's quite, as an Englishman, it's quite enjoyable to watch Germany go out of the World Cup on penalties. I was sat there like, this is actually quite entertaining. To be fair though, Germany was shit. I mean, they were awful. They were worse than England, and that's saying a lot. So yeah, they kind of deserve to go out. But yeah, when they missed that oh dear. I thought they were going to get back though. When I was watching it, I thought they were going to come back when they got it back to like the 6th bend, the tiebreaker one. I was like, no way, they're gonna bring this back now, aren't they? Arseholes. But they fucking didn't. Oh god. Need to get warmed up on this again here. You right, Martin? How are you, mate? Right, let's just back out. Alright, 39.8. Oh shit, I forgot to brake. Can I make that without? Here we can. You're right, Holy. Looks like there's a few people not setting laps as well here. You're right, Russell. Right, let's finish this, go over the line. Yeah, I just said about that before, Martin. That's just saying, like, it was quite pleasurable. It was quite pleasurable to watch Germany get beat in a penalty shootout. I'm not gonna lie, it was quite enjoyable to watch that happen. They were shit though, weren't they, Germany? I mean, I watched the second half and didn't look very good. So I don't think they were ever gonna. They were never going to win the World Cup because they just didn't look very good. So, yeah, I mean, they can be disappointed, but they were fucking awful. So, they could argue that they should have had the second goal. I'd say there was an argument for that, but hard, isn't it? Like, you can see why the ref gave it a thought about disallowing it, but it was quite harsh to disallow it. Yeah, well, I thought they were going to come back when they got it back to the it went down to like the shootout, like the individual. Obviously, what is it called? The once they'd done the 5 pens and then it was just like knockout basically. Once that happened, I was like, they're going to fucking win it. They're going to end up coming back here, but then they just plebbed their pens, didn't they? They were the worst pens I've seen in ages. They were terrible. They were worse than England at penalties. They were shocking, but it was quite funny. It was quite funny. We'll probably get beat tomorrow though, so won't make any difference, will it? Probably get whooped tomorrow. Right, let's jump into this from the back. Where are we starting? P27. Okay, P27. There's not as many cars in this one. Unfortunately, there's only 29 cars in this. It's a bit of a shame, but it might be the last one on this. I don't know if there's one more after this. You have to have a little look after we've done this race to see if there's another chance of doing it. So I'm not sure. Yeah, but you got teams like Argentina, haven't you? I mean, there is teams that... The problem with Brazil is they might look awful, but they've just got players that can win it, haven't they? Yeah, to be fair, I don't think it matters who England plays sometimes. If they don't perform, like, I mean, they should. You would hope that they would get through. That guy behind's going to get a drive through, isn't he? He's dropping too far back. Pretty sure that guy behind's going to end up with a drive through. Oh, I don't know. He might not. He might be all right. Right, let's. Yeah, England. I mean, they should beat them, but you know, this is England we're talking about. They'll probably go to penalties or something. Right, let's just play this safe again. Green flag, green flag. Yeah, well, the Porsche got a drive through. I don't even know whether. Right, you can go. This guy looks like, yeah, okay. I'm backing out of this situation because, yeah, there's already a car off. Look. Can't see. Oh my God, man. Fucking hell, you drive cautious and you still get your race wrecked at the start. I've got suspension damage. Like, how can you die in a straight line? Like, how can you get killed in a straight line? Like how are you crashing there? What's this BMW doing as well? Fucking hell. Yeah. this suspension damage is quite bad, I think. I don't know. We'll be able to bring it to the finish, but we're going to have no pace here at all. It's going to be slow. More cars are going off. I mean, we might end up just being able to get into the top 10 because people keep crashing. What the hell? That was a shit show of a start, wasn't it? What the hell are they doing? I wouldn't mind, but look how easy look how I tried to be super safe there. And even with being super safe, you still get murdered by cars that are just... all like, they're not holding the brakes, which is one problem. They're not holding brakes, so they're just sliding all over the place. We'll see how much we're losing on the straight here. I know what speed we do without... I'll be able to tell at the end up here. Although we got a bit of a slipstream, so... might give us a bit of a false reading. Another car in the pits. Let's just see what speed we're getting up to. Yeah, it's a little bit slow, but... yeah, we're losing maybe just 1 or 2 miles per hour, I think, there. But it'll be the corner in here with the left, like, the left suspension. With that being broken, that's where I think we're going to lose the lap time. Just keep pushing. If we get anywhere around P10, technically shouldn't... I wanted to gain safety more than anything, but with that start, Jesus Christ. Oh, that handle's weird. There's a big gap after this car because we had to stop on the track, didn't we? So... right, there's a back marker coming out of the pits. Yeah, we are losing quite a bit here. We should be doing, without slipstreams, 172 on the exit there. So, losing 2 miles an hour at least on that straight. Struggling to turn it on the right hand corners. It's understeering a lot here. It's probably the suspension that's causing it. You watched the video about a vintage steam engine. Yeah, Pio. I mean, we are catching P10 and 11, so maybe we can still get a top 10 with this damage. I don't know. We'll see. Were they off the track then? Yeah, he was. Oh, there you go. P11 now already. Nice. Yeah, I watched it, Pio. I was watching it. Yeah, Netherlands out as well. Yeah, no, on penalties as well. It's fixed, that's why, Holy. It's literally fixed. I don't think anyone really pays attention to the I was thinking, I'm not sure if you can even turn that off, because no one really pays any attention to that ranking system anymore, do they? They don't really bother with it. Yeah, we're losing. I mean, we can do 39.7s in the race. Let's just see what we're losing when we actually hook up a lap. At the moment, I'm finding it hard to get the car to do what I want it to do. See if I can figure out how to get it to a 40.5. That'll still be losing like 6-7 tenths a lap. I mean, that felt pretty good through there then, and it's slow. Wow, the understeer is crazy. Yeah, he just comes in every hour just to do his little XP thing. Not that anyone cares about the XP anymore anyway. No one really bothers with it, do they? If it made more sense how it was run, that XP system, people might actually give a thing, but it doesn't make any sense. It's just pointless how they've done it. Right, I think we're losing at least around the 7 tenths a lap, something like that. I wouldn't want to go over the curbs too aggressively with this suspension damage, though. It feels dodgy. I mean, you can attack that a bit more, so there's a tenth to find there. There's probably time on this corner, but I'm getting massive understeer on right-hand corners. I keep having to lift off the throttle. Like, when the weight's put onto that suspension damage, it just seems to understeer. I mean, we got 8th place that we're catching, so considering we got a shitload of damage, it's not too bad. Oh, that's going to be a track limit, isn't it? Thank you. Oh my god, wait, which way, which way? P8 it is, 3 positions on 1 straight. Handy. Just have to be careful with the track limits we got here though, because these right hand corners are horrible. Just does not want to turn. Right, come on. But after this car in front, I think it's just chill, isn't it? Because there's no way you're catching up to them other ones. Right, that McLaren's just gone off up there. Right, he's got damage. He's got damage. Hopefully he'll hold that Lexus up behind us a little bit. Just so we don't have to worry about the car behind. Oh, it's so dodgy. Doors? Yeah, they're not doors then. Oh, someone's pitted. Up to P6, even with that start. I'm lifting and they'll give me it there. I have to like short shift to third on some of the corners or it's just gonna understeer. Jeez. Yeah, this car is... I think we're losing... At this stage, you'd expect to be getting close, well, in the 39s on a decent lap. At the moment, it feels very hard to even get a good lap in. So losing like 3/4 of a second a lap. But if we can hold on to P6, that's not too bad. Oh my god, it's like, even there, it bounces. Weird. I wonder who caused that start, like, on the main straight. Like, how can you even crash in a straight fucking line? We'll have to have a little watch and see who started all that chaos at the start. Managed to get a little bit of grip off that left tyre there. Not much, but a little bit. Felt pretty much as quick as I can get this car at the moment, that. Oh shit. That felt dodgy. Field spread is massive because of the incident at the start, isn't it? Because everyone had to wait, and then you've got the people that obviously plebbed it. The top group just got away. See you later. I didn't see the Netherlands penalty shootout. I didn't see that, but I did watch the Germany. Like I said, it made me quite happy. It was quite pleasurable to watch that happen. The what? Are you on about the Logitech G? Are you on about the Logitech G competition, Cameron? I don't know if you mean that. Yeah, I've already said my piece on that. Don't want to sit here and just keep going over it, but yeah, I think it's pretty bad. But I've said it multiple times. I'm sure LMU will deal with it. I'm sure LMU will deal with it correctly. Well, hopefully they will. But yeah, we don't want to keep dwelling on it. And I'm sure they've already had enough hate and that, so there's no need to witch hunt them anymore. I don't think. LMU will sort it out, I would presume. I would presume LMU will sort it. Oh God. I think did he report? I mean, I don't know if the person who did the video reported it in the actual race results. If he reported that in the race results, they'd find it hard to sweep it under the rug. I mean, they shouldn't be sweeping that under the rug because it's out there. It's got like, I don't know, 15,000 views, that video, so everyone knows about it, don't they? And there's a lot of people, like I've seen Jardia do a post on it. They kind of have to do something now. So I've said what I think about it. I was disappointed in the people that were involved with it because I didn't expect that from them, but I would hope that they do something about it. I really feel like they have to do something quite severe, but we'll wait and see. They said it was Logitech's problem. I mean, where have you heard that? Like, who's told you that, and where have you got that info from? Because I find that, I just don't know, I just find that really unlikely that they'd say that. It's on their game, so I don't know. I don't know the ins and outs, but I can't believe they would have said that. Like that'd be a bit unprofessional. Yeah, but where did you see that, like, from LMU stuff? Whereabouts did you, like, see it? The thing is, though, I mean, even if LMU don't do nothing about that, like, if LMU decide that they don't want to punish people for cheating like that, then I'm pretty sure they've ruined, like, they've kind of ruined their own reputation a bit anyway, so. He's been emailing the LMU, the LMU stuff, has he? I mean, they might not want to be dealing with the person who made the video. They might want to deal with it privately and sort it out with a ban. I would just be cautious on what you... Just have a bit of court. Like, you know, they might not want to be dealing with it in a public manner. They might want to deal with it by just banning them for a bit. We'll wait and see. I haven't seen him on the game. I haven't seen Luke on the game recently, so... I don't know what the... Unless he has been on, just not in the races we've been doing. I really don't know. So much understeer. It was... Have you not seen the video, Pio? It's pretty bad. That Luke Addison and Dyer and some other guy, it was pretty bad. It really was. Like... Massive exploiting going on to get a faster lap time at the Le Mans race. Like, massive. Can't remember the name of the person that made the video. I can't remember. There is a video though. If you just type in something to do with LMU esports cheaters or something like that, you'll see it come up or something, I think. It was on my homepage just there, and I was like watching it. I was like, what the hell is this? It's not really, it wasn't just an exploit though. They were literally cutting corners, bump drafting, then another car would cut to get further ahead to give the slipstream. It was, yeah, it was full on organized cheating in my view, but I'm sure like they'll deal with it. I don't want to go on about it anyway, like I think I've said my piece about that. I'm sure LMU will deal with it. I'm pretty sure they will deal with it, you know, because they can't just sweep it under the carpet because everyone knows about it. Like Jardir did a post about it, and I said what I think about it. A few other people. Not that I'm not really a big part of the LMU community. So most of my viewers come from Gran Turismo. Like that's where most of our community is from, really. Originally, there is people who have come since, a few of them, but not that many. So I don't really have much of a thing, really. I just carry on doing what I'm doing, having fun. Is this guy gonna not give us a position back? I mean, I do have damage, so I am a little bit slow, but... Oh. Jeez. Kinda didn't know which way he was gonna go then. Yeah, I was gonna say, he's had 24,000 views. I would say if they're going to act on it, that video enough would be... I personally think that video enough should be enough to make them act. If they're not going to act off that video, then they're probably not going to do anything at all, are they? Which is not good. Unless there's something we don't know about. Unless there's some sort of info we're not fully aware of. I don't know. Like, I don't know the full ins and outs of whether any of them have had, like, conversations with the developer. I don't know, like, so, but it's not good. It's really not good because kind of ruins it. That's what I mean, to be honest with you though, it was pretty obvious there was going to be some dodgy shit going on if you're going to run a lap time competition in a race environment. It's never going to be 100% the fastest driver guaranteed, because there's so many like variables with slipstream and stuff. It just seems a bit like of a mistake to run it within a race. Should have been ran within an individual time trial, which I'm sure they could set up. They must be able to set up a time trialing system. It's one of the most basic things every game can set up, surely. Yeah, Pio. Someone's just gone off up there. I mean, we'll take a P6 in that. Not much more. Could definitely go down to like 72% on the virtual ending. Maybe 7. Well, actually, because we'd be going faster normally, so it's like maybe 73%. All right. I mean, we nearly got the fastest lap with a totally wrecked car. We nearly managed we weren't far off the fastest lap with a wrecked car there. Although that guy at the bottom there did a 39.9. but he must have been out at the start. Right, let's go and watch this start because I want to see what happened there, right there. Let's see what caused it. So I backed out here. There. Let's go and have a little watch what happened. What were they doing? Who was the cause? Who is today's biggest donkey? Oh, mine, but this is quite far up the front, so. Oh. Surely that's the Ford. Wow, it's the Ford. Yeah, that's all day the Ford. That is all day the Ford. Wow, the Ford. What, he just didn't even like. He didn't look at his radar. He just went straight into the BMW, and then nearly killed that guy. And then the worst part is, this guy just doesn't even get affected, really. So the worst part of this is the guy that caused all the chaos just drove off with no damage. Yeah, fully on this guy, 100%. There's no one else to blame other like that. There is the root cause of it because they're out. There's nothing they can do at the front there now. So that's on the Ford. All day, every day of the week, that's on the Ford. I mean, he is holding his brakes there. Let me just see. Did he hold his brakes once? He does hold his brakes once he lands, to be fair. That's a shit show, isn't it? So where was I? Like I just tried to brake and still got took out. I still got like damage from it, even though I tried to like avoid it all. So I slowed down, but there was just too much, wasn't there? I couldn't even see with the smoke as well. Ah, that was just unlucky. Did he hold his brakes? Let's see. Let's just see if he held his brakes. So he's on the brakes there. Yeah, he was on the brakes. He is on the brakes. Oh no, he did accelerate. He tried to rejoin, but then lost it on the grass. So he tried to accelerate off the grass, didn't he, I think? Let's see. Yeah, he tried to accelerate here off the grass. Realised he lost it and then put the brakes back on. It would have been better for me if he didn't brake there. It would have actually been better for me if he just carried on, because I would have avoided him. Oh well. Unlucky, I suppose. Right, let's come out of there. No, holding brakes is what you should do, Holy. Holding your brakes is like a given. If you ever lose control of the car, hold your brakes. It's like always foot on the brake. Foot on the brake so you're predictable. You should never let the car just move around all over the track because that's just really bad. Really, really bad. Did we lose? Probably lost a bit of safety with that because of track limits. Let's have a little look on here. Also because of that start. Oh no, we still gained safety. We still gained safety. Still gained a bit of safety from that. Is there one more to do? No, no. Fuck that race. Not got time anyway. Wouldn't even let me in. So wait there. How does this work now? Because that's out right there. Yeah, I'm not doing that one. We're not doing the weekly race. Yeah, I'm not doing that one either. I don't know the track. I'm not doing that one. Well, that sucks. I haven't learnt this track yet, so I'm not going to learn it on in a race because it's just too dangerous. You'll end up killing people. Got to learn a track off of like out of a racing situation. That's 30 minutes away. There must be another one after that though. Why is it not? Wait there, let's have a look. So you've got Monza. That doesn't start until... Wait there. It's now 11 o'clock. It says 11:30, but don't know if that'll be on at 11:30, that one, or yeah, no, that'll be on. Yeah, it will be, won't it? Because it's just started the Le Mans. No, it won't. That won't be on at 11:30. That's wrong. Okay, there's a bit of a wait here, isn't there? LMP3 fixed. Is that 12 o'clock for the next race on that? Well, this sucks. I didn't think of this. Wait, let me just check that. Might have to just do it as a short stream because it's half an hour away for that one. I mean, I could do that one from the back. It's half an hour away. I need to wait and see what race it's going to put on after this one. There'll be a race in 20 minutes. I don't know if it'll be the LMP3 one or if it'll be the... there should be an LMP3 fixed at Fuji. But I don't know if that one's going to go on there or not. It might. If the LMP3 fixed at Fuji goes on, we can do that. After this, got to wait 7 minutes though before it... Got to wait for it to cycle. Still need to learn that Cotter track. I've got to try and get that sorted. You should apply it to real life. Maybe not, ma'am. In real life, yeah, definitely hold your brakes. But it all depends on the situation. If you can catch a slide, you don't hold your brakes. If you can try and if you're trying to catch a slide, you don't want to hold your brakes. You only catch a slide to stop causing more chaos. But it all depends. Like if you're trying to catch the rear end, you don't want to just hold your brakes. That'd be a bad thing to do. You just end up just locking up and going the same way. So that's the next. No, that's a silver one, isn't it? That's a silver race. So that it's just not showing you the Spa one is coming up on that. You've never driven a rear-wheel drive. I've driven a rear-wheel drive, but don't know what the timing schedule is because of the way that it's. If it's got the one stint sprints at Paul Ricard, that could be good to get some DR from that. My pace is normally quite good there with the Lexus, so might not be the worst one. Spa 60-minute is now, isn't it? The first one, so then that one might be the next one. The gold races, is that definitely the gold race for next week? That's not too bad, the gold races. Spa, Paul Ricard and Silverstone. We might do a fair bit of that on my main account. 3 decent races. Not bad at all, them ones. The Silverstone one's going to have the fuel multiplier. The Spa one doesn't need it because you won't make an hour anyway. And then you've got the one stint sprint, which will be a flat-out race at Paul Ricard. Which should be reasonable for... I should be able to get some DR out of that. Because at Paul Ricard, I have okay pace. Right, let's still got right. Okay, what the hell is that track? What is that? So that's... I don't even know this track. Let me just join a practice session in this and see. I don't know this track. Let's just go quickly into a practice session because I need to see if I can even... Normal for turn one, then it's going right and rejoins. It rejoins the track. I can't see where it rejoins. I'm trying to figure that out. 1 minute. Let's have a little look at this. I'll go with probably similar to what I ran at the Bahrain one. Let me just put see if I can see what this track looks like. It's a sprint layout of Sabering. I've never done this, so I don't even know fully where I'm going, but well done, Hammy. All right, let's just see this track because I don't really know where this track is and where the braking zone is, so this is going to be interesting. Wow, that understeer there was terrible. So it goes right here. 200 board. Oh. Oh my god, this is going to be another crazy one. We might just jump into this and try and survive from the back and learn it. So then it just goes to the normal layout. Oh, this is crazy track. Nah, what, with 16 cars for a 50-minute race, Hammy? I'm alright, you know. Sorry, man. Just not for me, that, mate, with 16 cars. 16 hypercars bump drafting down the straights for 50 minutes and spread out. No thank you. I'm not going to be playing Gran Turismo anytime soon, to be honest with you, mate, unless they fix major problems with the game. Too many things wrong with it. Let's try and figure this out. I might just jump into this chat for a laugh. Wow, this is such a weird little track. Got chaos written all over it. What, a deep forest again? Are you being sarcastic, Hammy? Isn't it deep forest in Group 3 for the 1000th time? It's not dead, Rob. That's not a fair assessment at all, to be honest with you, mate. It's far from dead. Gran Turismo 7 is thriving. It's just not for me. It's a good game for casual gamers. It's a good game for the casual pick up and play like Simcade player. It's a really good game. It's just not for me. That's all. I want my racing a little bit more realistic now. I think I don't think I could go back to them physics and like 16 cars on track. You think it's a good race because it's at Deep Forest again? I mean, I don't mind Deep Forest, but I don't think I'd want to race it every single week. That's the only... Each to their own though, Hammy, man. You enjoy Gran Turismo 7, that's fair enough. That's up to you, man. Everyone enjoys different things. For me, I don't think I could go back to the physics, the 16 cars, the pinball physics, the bomb drafting. There's just too many things like not right with that game for me personally at the moment. Maybe Gran Turismo 8 will solve them problems and we can go back to it then. I don't know. Yeah, you need to set a reset. So you need to set a key to reset your force feedback. I'm so far off pace, but I'm just trying to figure this track out. We'll do it from the back for a lap. We'll just jump in. But yeah, you need to set a key on your keyboard or something on your wheel just to reset the feedback, the force feedback, and it will help. It will stop it from. It'll reset it while you're driving. There's multiple reasons why it can do it. I think mine does it sometimes related to the overlay that I'm using, the Go Setup overlay. Right, let's just finish this lap and then enter because the race starts in a minute or two. And I have no idea what sort of pace we should be. We probably should be going a lot quicker than what we are. Right, I have no idea. I mean, that'll do for my practice. We did 6 laps of that track. We'll figure it out. Let's go and enter it from the back. This could be crazy. Probably not the best idea to do this, but I need a Wii as well. Right, let's register Ford. Register. Right. We're in and we're going to go from the back. I'm going to go for a quick wee. Let me just make sure as well, before I do this, I made sure that I put adverts onto manual, right? So I've just put an advert on by mistake. I clicked the wrong button 1 minute. Let me just see if they're on automatic. Let's check this. One sec. Oh, look, they've got it on automatic. Fucking arseholes. Right, I've just changed it to manual ads anyway, so YouTube are a joke. Right, back in a second. Right, that's bad. All right. Oh shit! How many laps will this go? just over a minute. 9. I'm gonna have to just fuel for 20, aren't I? I don't know how many laps. I'm just gonna put in 45% because I don't really know. At least we got the qualifying to. We won't go over the line, but just to get ourselves warmed up a little bit on that first. It's that first sector. We're ranked 4 in this one. So racing from the back of the grid, and we're ranked 4. So yeah, we just need to finish really. Yeah, I would think we can get like, is that in qualifying or race user? Is that qualifying or race? So because remember, I haven't gone with low fuel yet. So is that not with a setup though? Is that not with a setup though, or is that with default setup? Because remember, this is fixed setup. This, so there's no setups involved. Ah, right, that's with a setup, so that's probably knock a 3/4 of a second off that. So you're probably going to be looking at what, mid one in race pace, probably like mid 103s, late 103s for a good lap here for race pace. Late 103s, I reckon, maybe even early 104s. I'm not qualifying anyway. I'm starting from the back, so we'll just back out. I just need to practice that first sector. So I'm just gonna go with what I had on a Bahrain for that, because the Bahrain settings felt pretty good in the Ford. So let's see what. I predict chaos at the start of this race as well. With that first sector, turn 1 always causes chaos, and then a tight right-hand corner. I mean, there's only 20 cars in this race. It's not going to be overly. It's not going to be congested. So there is only 20 cars. So might not be as bad as what we think. I'll just go out with the race fuel anyway, just to get practicing. Not obviously setting a lap. Right, let me put my overlay on. Sugar. Yeah, a hot lap is not. It's not going to be even close to a race lap anyway. Because, I mean, the thing is though, a hot lap's it's been taken from a qualifying lap. So yeah, like with race fuel on, you are going to be a few temps slower, I would say. Like, for example, Bahrain last week, they were doing 20.9s in quali, but then in the race they were only doing 21 4s and 5s. So it's like half a second, 6 temps of a difference there. Yeah, but it's hard to say a setup lap as a reference. You're not getting anywhere near a 102. Like, that's not going to happen with a fixed setup. I think a late 103 would be an extremely good lap for race pace. Really good lap. Maybe need more rear bias for that. Right, I'm gonna brake a little bit later. Right, no, you gotta. Okay, you gotta brake before the 200. Let's just test. We'll test it on the next lap. You can cut this corner here though, can't you? Well, normally get over that curve and it'll let you get away with it. Such a weird little track, this. It's going to be chaotic, though, I think. It looks like a chaos track. forgot we're on a lap, aren't we? Because of the way it's not an out lap, that. I've just remembered.
That time was a 1:14.32.
Just got to get this braking for right. Let's just see. Right, so 300 in between, maybe just in between there, but feels really sketchy through there. BMW would probably be quite quick here. Porsche, BMW, stuff like that as well. No, we're losing subscribers all the time, Dan. A massive loss, some viewers going down because we've come from a different game. Because we come from a different game, mate. Ours is just always going down. We lose subscribers every day, mate. Every day. You gotta remember, we have our own personal hate channel, Dan, that just goes around hating on me, so we don't really gain subscribers ever.
Time 1:23.09.
A lot of understeer on throttle with this car there. Nah, honestly, Dan, probably not. I don't think it will. Everyone's been saying that for like a year now. It's just getting worse. It just gets worse every month. Like this month's the worst month I've had ever on YouTube, pretty much ever. So it's not getting any better, to be honest with you. Everything's just dropping. It's getting worse and worse every single month. Right, let's just... I don't want to go over the line because we lifted there, so... Oh, we gained a little bit, but it's okay. Right, let's just... I don't know, I've never driven the Ford around this track, so not sure if the Ford is going to be the car, but I would think it would be. Because it's acceleration, surely the Ford will be the car. I mean, at the moment, the times at the pole look perfectly doable for me, because I didn't even hook a lap up and we're only a few tenths away at that full fuel, so... What's the fuel ratio showing here? It'll be wrong though, won't it? 0.86. It won't be correct fuel ratio because I've been lifting. This will be good for your safety, this race, though. If you survive without contact, it'll be a good race for your safety. Just before that too, you got to get... That's so hard to get that braking right. There's definitely going to be murders into that braking zone, like a lot. I feel like a lot of people are going to... We'll take it easy at the start of this race, definitely. Just back out and then see what happens. Probably going to be chaos there. Just back out. good track, Sabring. It's a good track. Hard. It's hard to get pace at, but it is a good track.
Lap 1,
Get one more practice. Let me just... Just trying to get that braking point sorted, and this corner is so tricky. Oh, rear left maybe. Did I hit the curb funny? I might have hit the curb funny. Possible. All right, let's just go and might have to with this track. Let me just try 569 with this car. Don't really want to go high on that power cut, but it might help while we're learning this track. 0.89. I'm guessing it's going to be a little bit lower because it was saying 0.86, but I was lifting, so just put 0.88 and we'll put... I'll just go with the fuel that we had at Bahrain. It'll be more than we need. It can't physically go 21 laps. The most it can do is 20 laps, so that should be plenty. Should be plenty. Right, we're starting from the back, obviously on purpose. I'm just going to try and survive. Right, we'll take it super safe. I'm not gonna change. I'm not gonna try and gain two. We'll try and gain positions, but we'll take it. I'm gonna almost back out into that first sector because I reckon there's gonna be chaos and we'll have to have a bit of space to see where the cars have crashed. There's no way first race of the week on this combo, all 20 cars are gonna get through the first 4 corners without deaths. There's no way it's gonna happen. It's just not gonna happen at all, ever. Why have some people got 20%? That Ferrari's got 20% virtual energy, chat. Does anyone think he might be in trouble? Don't think he's gonna make that. Oh, he's just pitted. He's just gone to the pits. He's gonna start from the pits, isn't he? Don't know if it lets you do that. Right, let's get ready for chaos, because chaos is about to happen. I need to figure out this track.
Green flag. Green flag.
Well, the Ford's really good at the start, but I don't really want to take too many risks here, so... There we go, this car's off. There's chaos. There's chaos. There was definitely cars off there, but... Oh, there's more cars going all over the place here. Jeez. Yeah, I mean, it could have been worse, couldn't it? There was a car that got lucky there. I think he got, like, pushed. Almost pushed around the drift. Like, he lost it, and then I think the cars just rammed him and basically saved him. That's another position there.
That time was a 118.03.
They're braking very early there. And there. Very hard track to overtake on, isn't it? You've kind of got to just wait for people to make mistakes, really. Lost almost a second just through that sector. He left the door open. I'll take that. Thank you very much.
That time was a 106.24.
Oh, I can brake later there, but you can't descend it there. The really dodgy braking zone, isn't it? It's Ford. It's definitely a little bit sketchy. Might just be the fixed setup not really working that well with the bumps, maybe, but it'll be quick here though. That was a back marker.
Time 105.10.
Not really many places to overtake here at all. Like, it's just, that's too tight and narrow for an overtake. Okay, well, he's made a mistake there. Take advantage of that. Thank you very much. Oh, a little snap through there.
Time 105.09.
We can go so much quicker than what we are right now, but oh, he braked so early. Are the car off somewhere? I'm having to brake really early for that at the moment. They're not really pushing the braking zone. Tried to see if I could get a better exit, but no, that line just loses your time.
Lap 105.00.
The problem is you just can't overtake here. There's no way to do it. It's just too thin. The track is too narrow for GT3 cars. You literally just got to wait for people to like make mistakes on this layout. That's the only way you get past is just by cars binning it, really. Or maybe try and get a good run from me of it. Right, might get two. Might get two there though. Mate, you can't just turn into me. Oh, oh, oh. Carbon on the left, up to P8.
Lap 105.67.
Yeah, Gary. Oh, we got the inside. He's gonna have to give up that now. Right, nope. Might get a lap to try and learn the track a bit here now. Oh, I tried to push too much. No. Oh. No. Oh, I'm going to lose all that positions. No. Just as I got into the position to learn the track, I pushed too much. Oh, I'm annoyed at myself for that. So at the moment, we can't really push the braking zone, so I'm just trying to figure it out. It's the only problem with learning a track when you're in a race, because it's very difficult to be able to get these braking zones perfect when you're behind cars. He just tried to cut the corner to gain an advantage there. Right, back up to P9 anyway. Oh, is that donkey in P7? I think we've got a donkey in P7 here, chat. Let's go and get him. I swear we've got might be a donkey in P7 there. I don't know. I have a feeling there might be a donkey that we know from Gran Turismo in P7. I don't know though. It's possible. Is that Lewis in P7? I reckon it might be. Is it Barton? I thought, is it not Barton? Lewis Barton? I don't know. Maybe it's not him then. Maybe it's not him. Got his name wrong. I just saw the L Barton and thought it might be him. Unless he spelt his name wrong. I mean, I wouldn't put it past him. I know he's playing the game. He has played it, or he's got it. I know that. But he's probably playing Gran Turismo at the moment, isn't he? It's only Tuesday, so we've got a lot of time to find it. I think a lot of it is just this first sector here. Like, I'm probably running too much TC. I might lower that power cut one in a minute just so it stops bogging the car down. we've definitely got a 104 flattener. See, definitely, but. They've gone deep there. Can I hold a tight line? Right, we got one more.
Lap 104.13.
Oh, freebies! Oh my god, massive freebies everywhere! Freebies for me! Podium freebies! That's how you do it, chat. That's how you get a podium right there. And this track is a real tire killer, isn't it? Like, because it's just that rear left is taking such a pounding on this track. 105.44. Bit late on the brakes. A little bit late on the brakes there. Okay, we got a back marker. Maybe that was. Let's see what you did there, Gary. Nah, it won't be. I read it as Lewis Burton, but yeah, it's Barton on there, isn't it? So it's different. It's not going to be him.
That time was a 105.07.
I think the tyres are overheating too much now to push that hard. I don't think we're going to be able to go much quicker with the tyres, but we'll see. You all right, Minnie?
Lap 104.23.
I feel like it might need a little bit more rear bias, but take a bit of curb there, maybe. A bit of curb here. Right, we're into the 103s.
That time was a 103.87.
I tried to push too much on the brakes there. That was too much. Whoopsie daisy. Get off there. Try and learn the limits, though. We might as well, because we're not going to catch the leaders, and we've got 3 seconds to the car behind, so might as well experiment a bit with the track limits of where you're braking. Not really track limits, more about braking. Oh, feisty little sod. That was a shit lap. Obviously, I missed the braking, so just let it coast. Oh, don't do that. Trying to just see. I think the left side's just too hot. I'm getting like the rear left feels loose and the front left's just understeering. Oh, it drifted. Woo, we're drifting. We're drifting. 94 degrees on the rear left. That's a bit too hot. Yeah, this car feels like it's burning the tires here. I am overdriving it probably though, that's why. Because I'm not smooth, I'm trying to figure out stuff and I'm really erratic with the cornering. Once we've learned it properly, we'll be a bit smoother. Yeah, it's just because I'm trying to see where the limits are, and you don't find the limits by driving like Pio, Gary. You should know that by now. Whoa.
Lap 104.88.
Yeah, the tire's just too hot now. Struggling a bit. At least we got the pace. We know the pace is there to do 103s in the race. I would think you need to go a bit quicker than what we did, though. If we had good tyres, maybe a 103.6, 5, something like that. Oh, a bit too deep. We'll take it, chat, from the back of the grid. We'll definitely take that. First ever race on that track. We had to figure out, only really had to figure out one part of it, wasn't it? The after turn 1, just that little sector there, but not too bad that. Yeah, free podium. I mean, we were only a 10th off the fastest lap of the race with that as well. We had the second quickest lap of the race, I think. Yeah, we were the only other driver in the 103s, so pace was all right. And he's a rank 1 driver in the lobby, so can't have been that bad of a. I mean, it doesn't mean he might only be like silver 2 or 3. I don't know, but still not too bad. I think he backed out, P2. I think he just backed out. He's probably had overheating rear tyres. If I was overheating the rear tyres in the Ford, I'm guessing that Ferrari was on fire on the rear tyres, probably. But it's Luke Barton. Yeah, it's not Lewis. It was a good race for us. So that moment when they all binned it, we need to start making YouTube shorts, so now and getting them sorted. It's trying to remember all the moments that happen on the stream so that I can just find them, because I'm not recording when I'm live, so I have to take it from the stream. Right, let's come out of there. Let's come out of there. Let's see what else is on there now because of well, actually first let's just go and see this. Right, we've got a good amount of safety out of that, which is interesting. So yeah, because we did quite a lot of laps, didn't we? So we got it's quite a high lap race. Yeah, we got a nice chunk of safety from the back there. Yes, it is that one, Gary, and it's Luke Dyer and Luke. It's Luke who comes in as well, Gary. It's Luke Addison as well, the quick driver that he comes in here sometimes. It is both of them. It's both of them two that are in that. Yeah, it is. Unfortunately, it is. Yeah, but we don't need a witch hunt. Like I've said, I'm sure LMU will do what they need to do. Well. Someone said that they're not going to be doing much, but I would think they have to, really. Yeah, it is disappointing because you just don't like. And like the thing for Luke is as well, he's got the content creator badge on the like. This is where I think like I don't know. He's got the content creator badge, and then he's manipulating and exploiting a time trial, and I don't know. Like I don't know. For me, that means LMU have to deal with it. They have to deal with it correctly, but will they? Who knows? Who knows? I don't know what they'll do. So it's up to LMU at the end of the day. It's not up to us, is it? It's not up to me. It's not up to you. It's up to LMU whether they deal with it properly. If they choose not to, you're just going to encourage more people to take advantage. Like at the end of the day, you've got to clamp down on shit like that because otherwise everyone's just going to do it. So yeah, they need to be I think they need to punish quite severely, but we'll wait and see. I mean, who knows? Should we wait for 20 minutes and jump into the LMP3 fixed at Fuji no chicane? Could be interesting. I mean, we'll be in the top lobby, but I'm just thinking just to see what that race is like as well, because we've just done that one. How long have we got? Or wait there. Do we come back later and do that one? Should I do that race again we just done, and then maybe do the LMP3 one another day? Because this starts in 5. Otherwise, we're waiting for 20 minutes. We'll jump back into this one. Let's go back into this one. Let's risk it for a biscuit. Let's do it. Right, I went with the yellow one before. Is there an orange one? Ah, disappointing. I was hoping there'd be an orange one like out of Gran Turismo. Oh, my mouse just died. I'll go with this lovely shade of baby blue. That should mean that people are going to be like really nice to me on track and they're just not going to take me out. So yeah, we'll go with that one. This is a new one, Gary. These are the new races now. This Bahrain race, this sorry, not Bahrain. This Sebring race is new. The no chicane Fuji's new. Yeah, this is a new race. That was the first race of the day that we just done. That was literally the first race of that combination that we just did there, because that's why it was probably quite chaotic. How long have we got till the race? Oh, we can have a little let's have a little practice with. I had a bit too much fuel in that, didn't I? And I think the ratio, I should have checked my ratio, but I think it was slightly wrong. Chat, at the end of the race, what was my fuel like for laps versus my virtual energy like in terms of laps? Were they pretty similar or? can't remember what. So we want 45 is more than 44 is more than enough, isn't it? 559 again, I think. 49.3 might be all right actually. Try that. Might bite it in a bit more into that corner. Let's just put this on. I can do a little practice that. We'll have no brakes on this first lap, will we? All right, so we had 1.1. So we had more fuel, so I need to go down to 0.86 probably. So yeah, 0.86 on the virtual energy, and then just put 44% should be. Although it might go with the extra. I don't know if this can go 20 laps or not. I don't know if it's possible. Not too sure. Yeah, definitely a little bit more bias to the rear helps with that rotation there. A little bit wide. Alright, so it can't go the extra lap, okay. Although, yeah, but what about people doing 103.5s, Gary? If they were doing 103.5s?
9104.96.
Because there will be people that can do that. Still unlikely then, isn't it? It's pretty much impossible. So 19 is going to be the maximum. Yeah, it'll be 19. Okay, so we can go a little bit lower on the percentage. 45%, 44%, something like that should be plenty.
That time was a 103.91.
Right, we're straight in the 103s with full tank of fuel, so getting the hang of it. Like, let's go. Yeah, first lap, yep. Just got to try and control that temperature on that rear left tire. Try not to spin it up so much. BMW would be so hot on the tires on this track. Right, let's just get this set up. So I went down a bit more with that, didn't I? Did I go to 49.3 then? I think I did. Felt nice like that, so that should be good. That's what I went in with before. I need to change that to Pretty sure it's 0.96, 0.86 for that. I think 44% will be plenty. We'll just do 44% like that. It'll cover it. Don't mind having a little bit extra, so that'll be fine. As usual, the start is probably going to be chaotic, isn't it? Trying to think what else. The Porsche will be. I would think the Porsche will be usable, but I have no idea what I'm doing with the default setup with the Porsche at the moment. So McLaren, I think, would be too slow on the acceleration, although it might be pretty good on the. I don't know what it'd be like on the high-speed corners. BMW will be quick, but BMW will suffer with tires. Lexus, I don't think will work here too. I don't know. I don't think it'll have the acceleration, but it might help. It might be decent with tires because it won't overheat the tires, so it'll stay in the zone a bit better. But tires aren't really a problem in a 20-minute race. It's not really something to focus on. The Ferrari will be good here, but again, tires. Lambo will be good, but I don't know how it'll react with tires. But Lambo should be pretty strong actually here. I think it will be. Should be interesting, maybe doing some challenges here. Maybe trying to get podiums in every single GT3 car. If we set a lap, actually go for laps and try and get podiums with all the GT3 cars at a short track like this. Just make it a challenge. That'd be quite challenging. I'd have to do some searching for some settings for the Corvette and that. Then nasal, I got some like nasal spray like thing to put them in, like, you know, 2 sprays in each nostril, and it said it was for itchy eyes and like running itchy and red eyes. It seems to have helped a little bit. It generally seems to have calmed them down a bit. So do another 2 before I go to bed tonight, and apparently once it settles down you can then go to just 1 squirt. So hopefully it'll solve my eyes going really bad. Just do 1 squirt every morning then. My nose feels way better though. A bit clearer. Remember, the out lap counts as a lap, so we need to be cautious so we don't go over the line. You're right, Synchro. Do you know, I wish I would have done this this second account. You know, when we, like, before we made the switch to Gran Turismo, I wish from Gran Turismo to this, I wish we'd have done this months and months ago. Like, even like 6 months ago, because I think if a lot of Gran Turismo people would have watched these races from the back, I think they would, like, you know how loads of people are like, oh, you get no overtaking and it's boring and all that. there's no, like, I genuinely think they'd struggle to say that. I've just done it again. I've nearly done it again. I think they'd struggle to say that with this racing from the back on this. It's a shame we didn't do it earlier, because maybe we would have held on to a few more viewers.
That time was a 1:11.37.
I know, but we should have probably have realised straight away and started to do these races just to show that they are in, like, you know, I think people from Gran Turismo were so used to watching people racing from the back of the grid. When you just start doing everything from the front, they're like, oh, well, this is boring. But then Gran Turismo is boring if you race from the front a lot of the time. Like, it got quite boring doing that when we did it sometimes. So I think a lot of them maybe judged it by racing from the front rather than when we do it from the back. I think if people saw racing from the back, they'd change their mind a lot. They'd have to change their mind, wouldn't they? It's definitely a lot more entertaining. But it was my mistake. I should have set it up earlier. I just wasn't sure how to do it. But now I know it's really easy to do. It's a shame we didn't do it earlier.
Lap 1:13.33.
Exactly, yeah. And the chaos. Chaos, and people like watching chaos, and you get so much of that on this game. When you start at the back, you get loads of it. Oh, that's terrible through there. Totally the wrong line. It's quite hard to get that sector nailed. I'm hoping to do a video of the Monza races we did, Martin. Like, we did some really good races through the field at Monza. So, the problem is I forget where they are on a stream. Like, when something happens, I forget where it is, and then I have to try and search through 4 hours of footage to find where something happens. And by the time I don't record, because whenever I've recorded it, I don't know, it feels like the frame rate. I don't know if it causes like not a frame rate issue, but like it doesn't seem to be, the timing of the frames don't seem perfect when I've got Streamlabs recording, which is weird. So I should just probably try and test it again. Yeah, try and use the full width of the track there. Right, so 103.5. That's fast, but it's not. If we were on low fuel, I'm pretty sure we could get that. Is that going to invalidate? Oh no, it went green. Yeah, I did used to have a pen and paper. Should really get a notepad back down here and start writing notes of when things happen. At the end of the race, just like make notes of like the timing on the stream and stuff. Nah, I wouldn't put her through that. She's got better things to do in her free time, more important stuff, schoolwork and stuff, and yeah, you know, more important stuff than helping me out. Oh, sugar, I'm cutting the corner. Get a whiteboard, yeah. YouTube short timing and write the day on it. I've got to record the Monza race. I've recorded the replay footage of the Monza race, but I need to record the YouTube footage of it, because we had a race where we went from the back that was really good. AI. I would rather not. I'd rather not let AI do it. I know, might sound a bit thingy, but yeah, let's not go.
9.1.
I wouldn't. I don't trust AI anyway. But I wouldn't. I don't think they'd be able to find that because you're asking them to find specific things. I don't know how they even do that, to be honest with you. A what? Thought you said something. When I read that first, I thought you said he's converted AI to dogging. I was like, what the fuck? How does that work? Oh, dude. All right. Back of the grid. That's Sean that's done that, Gary.
Teams and drivers go to the grid for a race start.
You're right, Arkies. Right, we need new tires on. That would help. Right, let's go from the back. We're in P19 because the other guy didn't set a lap as well. We should have enough fuel. Find out in a bit if we have. Preview overlay, launch overlay. I'm pretty sure 44 should be enough. But, I mean, we could lift and coast if we are short anyways. It's pretty easy track to lift and coast on. Right, P19, 20-minute race. Let the chaos commence. This start of this race is going to be so chaotic. The track is so thin into that right-hand corner. Should have watched the replay actually before, but I am pretty sure a car got T-boned, but pushed around the corner and he got away with it.
Formation lap has started.
So someone's in there. There's quite a few people in the pits here. There's like 3 in front of me, which has left a nice little gap here for me to chill out in. So we have got a few cars missing, which makes it a little bit... I mean, it's not going to make it safer because I'll catch them up after turn 1 anyway, so you're still going to see the chaos here. I reckon this car's just going to go for it on my right as well, so I'll probably just let him go. It's not better to start from the back. We're just doing it for entertainment. We're just starting from the back for pure entertainment. I'd rather be at the front, obviously. If I was on my main account, I'd be trying to qualify pole. We're just doing this for the stream.
Green flag, green flag.
Right, so he's backed out. Someone's got a drive through already. Right, let's just back out here. Give myself a bit of thinking space. Oh, someone hit the wall. Someone went straight on there. Which way are you going to go? Right, I wasn't sure which way he was going to turn with that snap. Oh, there's a crash. Car in the middle of the track. Oh! Oh! Good save, good save. Woo! Let's go. He's got damage, okay, he's got damage, so we're back up to P8. You're right, Angry. trying to get back in the rhythm. It's quite a hard track to get the rhythm in. Well, I've got the inside. He's going to have to try and go around the outside. Good luck with that. Yeah, that BMW went way too aggressive into that corner. Right, let's try and go and get a 103. Oh, there's a car off. That's a P5. We're up to P5. I've gone too deep. I hit that weird bump. I hit that horrible bump. It's going to offset me a bit there. Yeah. On the wrong line. Oh! What the hell is going on? Oh, that's a bat marker. They're bat markers fighting, chat. What the hell? Whoa, he braked so early there. We'll take that up to P4. Let's go. Did he try and lunge that from there? That was a little bit dodgy. Oh, he's let us go. Oh, it's a bat marker. That's a, what the hell? Where are all these bat markers coming from? Oh, this car's a bat marker in front of us as well. They're all fucking bat markers. What the fuck's happened here? They've obviously all had damage and had to pit, haven't they? Gives us a little bit of a gap though. tried to brake too late. That was way too late. But this guy needs to get out of the way to the back marker. I flashed him. Oh my god. That's why you get out of the way, mate. You're taking the corner about 50 miles an hour too slow. He binned it after that. We didn't touch him, he just binned it by himself.
Lap 104.33.
I think he panicked a bit. Another back marker. Why is it? Is he trying to break the slipstream? How have we got so many back markers in top split? The fuck is happening in this race?
Lap 104.44.
Thank you. Fucking hell. Good stuff. That's what you want to see. I mean, his race is over anyway, isn't it? So at least he got out of the way.
Time 103.98.
Oh, a bit wide. Third gear is better there. Oh, that's position. Has he hit the wall? Race is on for the podium.
Time 104.23.
Messed that up a bit. Oh, I've overheated that rear left again there. I don't mind Paul Ricard. I quite like the track now. On this game, it's so... Paul Ricard is one of the best tracks for racing, I think. Really good track. On this game it is, anyway. Not maybe in real life, but... Not for F1, but... Paul Ricard on this game is a super fun track to drive. Really good track.
Time was a 104.53.
That's a much better line through there. What's happened up there? Is that band marker? No, that's the podium. This is for P2 now. How the hell did he died? Oh, I'm getting a bit of dirty air on that corner, definitely. He struggles on there, doesn't he?
Time 104.28.
Let's give him space. This is so hard to overtake in the Mustang of all cars. Such a fat car. Bogging down a bit with the TC there, but it just keeps it a little bit safer.
Time was a
Stuck behind him at the moment.
1.75.
Oh, 1 second. Sean, hope you're well, man. 77 months. Thank you very much, legend. Appreciate it, Sean. I got too much wheel spin off that exit.
That time was a 104.35.
Got to do a tiny bit of lift and coast. Oh, he put me off then. He plebbed it right in a bad spot for me. Very difficult to follow through there. Just getting a little bit dirty here. All right, let's just get it in here. Come on.
Lap 104.24.
Right, this back mark hopefully gets out of the way. And you got one more lap after this. Right, that back marker needs to get the fuck out of the way. This might compromise me. I'm hoping it will. The back marker might screw him a bit. Whoa, back marker, what are you doing? Get out of the way. Man, this back marker needs to get out of the way. He's not getting out of the way, chat. What is he doing? Mates, what are you doing? You fucking idiot. You absolute fucking moron. Fucking moron. Honestly. Let's go. What a move. Let's go. Woo! Good race. Good race. That was a good race with that guy. But that back marker. What the hell is he doing? Oh, that was sweaty at the end. But what the hell was that back marker doing? Oh, right there. Who's he talking to? He said he said you damaged my wing, T12. Oh no, he's talking to someone else. He's talking to someone else. I think he's talking to someone else. I think he's talking to someone else. I think he's talking to another car. Someone who started in the pits. I think I was gonna say I didn't touch him. We had no contact at all. I mean, there's no guilt of conscience because I had no contact. I literally had no contact with him at all there. So he's talking to a car that started in the pits, I think. Unless he said, let's just have a little watch and see. Wait there. Let's just have a little watch. Turn 12, did we? I don't know where turn 12 is, but... Nah, that was just good racing. Let's just see. Let's just see. I don't think there was anything... You can't be talking about us because... This was just good racing. That's just good racing, isn't it? That's just literally good racing. So the car, he must be on about the guy starting in the pits. Because then he went left there, so yeah, there was no contact at all. I didn't have any contacts apart from that little tight side on side with him there, and that was it. My car was like fine. So the back marker. Did we tap? I don't think we hit him here, did we? No, this one we didn't touch him here, did we? Yeah, that was clean. Yeah, but this back marker should have got out of the way here. He should have been out of the way before that corner. But he stayed. Look, he stayed out there on the outside, and then started to bin it in front of us. Like, I had to slam on. Look, what an idiot! Like, who was that? Let's just see. This guy. Why did he not just lift here completely? He's not even in a race with anyone because where is he? He's 28. I mean, the car behind him is a lap behind. So why is he trying to like interfere with the lead group? Like, that's just. And I'm glad this spoiler came off. I'm glad this spoiler came off. I'm glad the spoiler came off. He's talking about Matjus, this guy. Let's just see. It's Matjus. Someone Matjus he's having a go at. It must be something happened at the start. Where is he? Oh, there. He's just on that leaderboard. So something happened at the start of the race that damaged his wing, he said. So I presume it's with that Matjus. Good result, though, from the back. Chat, P2. Let's go. Good little fun result, that. It was quite an entertaining one, wasn't it? That was entertaining. Let's just see. I want to see. Where is it? Let's see what we. All right, we're not far off silver 3 now, so we nearly got silver 2 racing from the back, which is pretty good. Yamaha boy, this is a single series race, Yamaha boy. It's not. It doesn't work like that. Before you go there, Yamaha boy, I know the difference between F1 and WEC, mate, but that's when multi-class is involved. This race is single class. There is only GT3s in it. The rules do not apply like that when it's GT3 only on track. And when you're overtaking a GT3 back marker, the rules are pretty similar. I think I asked David Perel about this a while ago, and he said, I think within 3 blue flags, they're supposed to give way or something like that. So if they're in the same class as you, if they're in the same class of car as you, they need to yield. If it's a multi-class, it's different. I understand multi-class, totally different rules. But when you're in a single make race like that, that's not relevant. That they need to yield in that situation. I spoke to a few people about that. So yeah, no. Sorry, man, disagree. If they're in the same class as you and they ignore like 6 or 7 blue flags, that they need to get out the way. That they need to get out the way. If it's multi-class and there's an LMP2 behind you, you don't have to yield straight away. So you don't yield straight, like you wait until it's safe for them to pass. And like, you know, if they're like a second behind, you don't have to just get out the way. If they're within 2 temps, then you genuinely just stay wide and let them through. But you don't yield for the faster car in multi-class. Right, let's... yeah, but in a single make race like that, where it's just GT3s, blue flags apply. Right. What time is it now? Right. We've had a few good races there. I want to go to the gym because I want to come back to do a race. I want to do a race on my main account before we do the... I need to test out Interlagos as well and just get the setup right, because they haven't got an updated setup. So I do need to make a few changes to the Interlagos setup for the Lexus before we do that later on. What is the weekly race this week, by the way? Was it that Portsmouth? Yeah. I mean, yeah, not that worried about that. Yeah, it's working. Just need to get the setup right. Trying to think what I want to try and boost a bit of DR before we do it, and I think before we do that Interlagos race at 7 o'clock, I'm trying to think what race would be good to boost. It won't be any of them. Won't be any of them. The Paul Ricard one stint sprint is a big gap in between the races. That's the only problem with that. You've got the Silverstone race that starts at 5:25. That means that will only have a small warm-up time for the they'll only give you a little bit of warm-up time for the, what do you call it, race? The Interlagos one. We'll see. We might do Spa, we might do Silverstone before we do Interlagos later. What are you on about, Sean? Fuck me. What's Sean on about, chat? Donkey. All right. That'll do us, so, chat. We did a little morning stream on them races. We've tested out the Bahrain one's quite fun, to be fair. Quite a fun little combo. But I want to get that gold sorted. So I do want to do Fuji from the back in LMP3 at some point as well. And then we'll probably do that tomorrow. But yeah, we might come back on our main account and do one of these two here before we do the Interlagos race, the championship race. So if you enjoyed the stream, chat, if you enjoyed the racing, hit the like button. We need 13 more people to hit the like button. It'd be good if we could get over 100 likes. So I'd appreciate it if you did that. But I think, it was membership milestones, wasn't it? I think it was Sean, and there was, let me just go through it now before I go. Oh no, it's just Sean with the 77 months. So thank you very much for that, Sean. But yeah, we'll be back later, chat, for the last stream of the month. And then we start a new month. Maybe. Well, anyway, I'll see you later on, chat. Take care, everyone.